What is this madness? I actually was away from the game for a bit. I took a nice long extended break. Watched some videos myself. Uploaded a few, did some editing, you know. Not real editing. No, I just put cards at the end of my videos, so you guys will watch my other videos after watching these. Anyway, hi, AdderX3 here. What's up? Would you like some hot dog? No? Well. So this is, hi Natsuki, how you doing? You have a very concerned look on your face. What should I expect from this? Oh, that's right. Were we reading that? No. Is there going to be a plot? Obviously. Oh, that's right. We're reading manga together. Sitting side by side, getting all cozy. Yes. That's what I want to do. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things, like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. Besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like, when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's what really makes it good. Like, there are so many touching parts. Oh, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems to be like it's about baking. It's a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. It's just curious. You enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. There's the fang. You can see it right there. Like, I would never get into anything because it is in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Aha! Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. So, of all the hobbies to pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it. Who am I to judge? Aww. Yeah, she's cute. We read on for a few minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. You say so. I mean, I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. Like, you know what I mean. Like, it's hard to convince your friends to watch anime you enjoy. You don't? Ooh. Gifty eyes. He looks a bit nervous now. That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Would you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? She doesn't have friends, does she? Aww. You could never get my friends to read. Okay, she has friends. Just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Yep. You know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Hmm? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. Like, I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica is kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. At least you're enjoying yourself, right? She is enjoying herself. So... Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yep. I flipped the page. Hold on, give me 1 second. Music, I feel, could be a little louder. There we go. There we go. Like, I'm getting this weird, like, buzzing noise in my head, so I think it's my phone. It's like it's a little beaming the internet into my brain. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. Let's bring it back down. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Oh, look at that cute smile. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her fingers on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... Oh, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Well, she's so cute. Stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. If she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feelings you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Ooh. Oh, come on. You're trying to make me any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. Close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever you just finish it if you didn't take it home. Let's finish this one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Wait, what? By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. Might as well fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Natsuki. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. I got a Natsuki poem, so we're gonna go show it to Natsuki because I like Natsuki. We spent all day with Natsuki and we're gonna go spend some more time with Natsuki. Oh, look at her. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. Now, she must have read it more than once. Aren't she supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No, I mean, you know. Natsuki struggles to find words she wants. I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday, that's all. Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one. Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know? I don't get used to it. You won't always manage to write poems this cute, I mean, well written, no, I mean... So that's how it is, my poem is cute. Now, why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. It's just my boat back towards me. Reading it, I just said it's not so great after all. It's cute and doki. Hey, I win. I got a doki poem. It would only impress, you know, girls who like those kinds of things. Aha! For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through. Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. She likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. Her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. Gross. She's gross. Much better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. That's mean. Natsuki, that's mean. That's mean, Natsuki. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I'll have to explain it. Sometime, I'm just playing complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. She really doesn't like spiders, does she? Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or make less of you. That's just makes people stupid. Here's what someone likes. As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. But did she write that mean, hurtful poem just to make a point that it was mean and hurtful to say those kind of things about someone? That's interesting. I would never have thought about it like that if she didn't explain it for me. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. I will look forward to that. I guess we'll go to Monica now. Hi again, Adder. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica. Alright. I like it, Adder. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. Kinda makes me think of something that Suki would write. She's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Aha! If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Still? I can't pronounce that. I'm not going to. You can't make me. Shel Shifferson. Wait, what happened? Wait, we're... Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Sometimes, they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anyone. See, you're saying that Natsuki's kind of like that. Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, and I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Noise that won't stop. Violent, grating, waves form, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless... Load me. Why is this sending chills through my spine? Alright. Load me. Okay. I don't know why I'm being creeped out, but I am. No, it's okay. It's just... It's scary. It's something I've never really seen before, I guess. Oh, I guess... Using where and how spatial words can totally change the mood of a poem. What do you mean by load me, though? Save me, load me. It's almost like I wrote the lines really short. It makes it really like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. I was asking what that poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. But putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Save me, load me. Nah. You never know when you might change your mind. When something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this a tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I guess we'll go to Sayori. Oh. I like this one, Adder. There's some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Still, though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Now, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. Oh, no. I still like this one, I promise. You know, I wouldn't lie to you, Adder. Never, ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad. That's why I just go with my heart. If it makes me feel things, it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, oh, maybe. I just realized I didn't set a timer. I don't even know how far I am in this episode I am right now, but I'm going to set my timer right now. Probably going to be a long episode because the timer. Anyway, yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. That's cryptic. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. You're always thinking about other people. You think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. Guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Make a nice happy rainbow. My gosh, he is super positive. I like Sayori. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I'm getting a little better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Adder. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of the cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. That scalp. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend. More bottles, deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, pulling them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. And shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. I don't think I understand this one quite so well. It's not very cheery. Huh. You okay, Sayori? Holy crap. Did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't mean to expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently, and Monica's poem's kind of out there too. Like getting high on LSD and you're talking about the pill bottles. I see that. Almost kind of creepy. Creepy. Oh, yeah, creepy is a good word. I would describe creepy as an accurate statement. Because I'm used to you being cheerful. Never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Thanks. I feel like it was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Jerry's always had the habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it. No more than a week later. I wonder if this one is one of those times. But seeing the passion... Sorry. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Well, I guess we're gonna go to Yuri now. It's my turn. Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. Bit different. Respect you for trying different things at her. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I wrote them for myself. Not for anyone else. Aww. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything. Yuri. Yeah? I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, I tried to do something in your style, I would probably just do a terrible job, as was evidenced by the very first poem I wrote, which ended up being very in favor of, oh, God, I can't even remember these names. They're so abstract. Sayori? Sayori. Sayori. Sayori? Yes, Sayori. See, I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. It's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. A very intimate exercise. I see. It's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies. As an extraordinary human, I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. Moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. Very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. Pavlonian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Did she eat the raccoon? Oh, this is an interesting thing. This is much less creepy than the other poems today, so that's saying something. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. A lot more metaphorical. I don't know if that's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Though I sometimes enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Huh? She did? Yeah. He was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. And does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have a lot in common. That's interesting. I mean, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I don't have a reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. This is about the festival? Well, sorta. Do we really have to do something for the festival? Not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Well, don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hee! Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's a bad idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Oh, poor Yuri. Nice. No, Sayori. I understand that where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone else until just a couple days ago. A lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. Just do the flag in the background, fluttering, Monica giving her the... It is up to us to succeed. We have to do our best. Everyone, rally behind me. Let's do this. Let's tell our poems. Believe in me. It'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Do you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Silence. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Okay. Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting in front of each other. No way. Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Oh, looks like it's the end of the episode. Can I go next? Alright. Alright, guys. Go ahead and place a save. Just in case, you never know. Might come in handy. I'm at RX3, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. This will be my last one for the night. But I hope to be back at it soon and see where this goes. So, this is getting interesting. The poems are becoming a little more personal. And, well, looks like we're going to have a nice little public event, speaking event. And, you know, I think Natsuki is kind of grown on me, so I'm kind of hoping things kind of work out with her. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm at RX3, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.